Hi everyone, I just wanted to take a minute and share a build for the Undertaker that I've been enjoying. These are the relics I'm using for it: a Remembrance Relic, the Everdark Gladius Relic, and then you want a partial HP recovery relic. This one also has additional stamina recovery methods. This could be tweaked slightly if you have some really good RNG relics. I have a few, but this is kind of what I set. For this setup, I like fast weapons. The cleavers and like the basic club that have the really fast R1 combos are about one of my favorite for R1 spam builds, and that's pretty much what this is. Things to look out for on the weapons: for the offensive weapon, something like this, Flaming Strike is perfect. You get a nice little weapon buff. This would actually be viable for roars, so since you're just spamming R1, like if you get any of the roar skills that give you the weapon buff and body buffs, and then you just happen upon the roar medallion, this would actually be quite good. Again, I'm looking for like the cleavers in the club, but like this would probably work quite well with like balls and starfish as well, obviously. For the passives on the other weapons, you're looking for things like successive hits negate damage. You also keep an eye out for taking damage increases damage negation. Damage negation at full is pretty decent. I wouldn't stack them. It'll just help take the sting off that first hit. I wouldn't prioritize attack power at full HP since it's kind of a tank and trade build. Like some bigger enemies you can't just tank and trade, so you're going to have to fight a little more clean, so it'll kind of be up to you on that. Melee attack power is a nice pickup for this as well. The chain finishers, I like that on the colossal weapons. I don't really like that on these smaller weapons since, I don't know, they don't do quite as much damage and the chains are quite long. But that's entirely up to you as well. On the relic side, aside from her Remembrance Relic, I do like stamina back on hits and taking damage increases attack power. I think those go really well with this setup. Having so much stamina, once you go into her skill trance, then you can really just spam the weapon, and with the partial HP back, you can gain most of what you lose back. Now this is all just in solo normal mode. The viability of this in deep mode is probably going to be a little different. I do think with the deep relics you could probably make it somewhat viable up to maybe depth 3, and you're not going to have too many issues. In depth 4 and up, it's going to be a little trickier tanking and trading. If you build it similar to like Fist Raider, you might have some decent luck stacking partial HP recoveries and whatnot. I think this build is going to be a ton of fun in something like Depth 1, playing with your friends. You can take advantage of all those extra relic slots and just run around and smash stuff and have a really good time. Well, that's about it. The Night Lord for this run was Gladius, and this is a fire build. So it wasn't like super great. It was still an easy win, but it was, you know, it took a little bit. Let me know in the comments what are some of your favorite relic setups you found for the new characters, and just how you're finding the DLC as well. Take care.